Welcome to the live stream. Today is the pagan unholy day of Thanksgiving in Mystery Babylon. And just kind of mad I couldn't work and make money today because all the heathens closed all the stores. I'm just had to run out and get a beer. So I got me a beer. About to park up now. I'm almost home. But I actually did make a little bit of money today. I did some yard work for this person that I had scheduled to do. And since I can't make money with DoorDash today, good girl Tabitha. Whenever I come home, she's so happy. Yeah. Who's in the house? God we trust. What's up, Epic? Brother Epic in the house. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I was just a little upset, man. I couldn't make no money because all the heathens closed the stores. So I had one job scheduled for this lady to clean up her yard a little bit. So I'm just coming home right now from doing that. Just getting home right now. As you guys can see, I got my backpack blower. You can't see it's dark, but I got my backpack blower, my weed whacker. I had to chop up some big ass weeds, and then I blew them with the blower. I tried to blow them, but like it's not like grass or leaves. You know what I mean? It's like some heavy stuff. So I couldn't really blow with the blower, but that's what I told her. Like, if I could blow it in the woods, then I will. But the main job she wanted was just to cut it all down. Like, so I cut it down with the weed whacker, like a whole bunch of weeds, like that was like 6 foot tall. All right, I'm home now, guys. I'm home now. I'm parked up. You tried? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I tried, yeah. How you doing, Brother Epic? It's good to see you in here, bro. So, yeah, like, even though I couldn't make money like how I usually make money with DoorDash, when you say you tried, when I read that, it looked like somebody was saying you tired. But you know how tired and tried, just the R and the I are switched around? Because sometimes people say, are you tired? Because I look tired. Like, at nighttime, I could look tired because I had an injury with my eye before. And I think it, like, messed up some of the nerves in my eyes. But thank God I didn't go blind. But, like, when it happened, it was one of those wire metal fences that poked in my eye. I never went to the hospital for it. I just prayed, and the Lord guided me on what to do, and, you know, pretty much guided me to pour warm green tea with raw honey. Honey is like, you know, the real honey. Honey is a natural antibiotic. So I was just doing that every day and stuff like that. And honey is a good lubricant as well. So I was doing that, like, so God, like, lead me to heal myself, you know, because, you know, I definitely, you know, for those who know, you know, the world that we live in, man, and you got some sort of knowledge, man, you know, the hospital is the last place you want to go, man, because they want to just start doing one thing, and then my mom died in the hospital, man. When she was in there, when I saw her, she was okay. But after procedure, they just made her worse. They just wanted to do it for the insurance money. Greed, you know? And then at the end of the day, man, I think she was a organ donor. So they probably took advantage of that and they sold her organs on the black market and stuff like that. It's just a terrible, evil world, guys. It's like the more you know, um, the more you see how evil it is. Yeah, brother. Good information on your channel too, brother Epic. I was checking out your channel yesterday, I think, and I saw that video you made on chicken noodle soup. And my brother Capo, brother G, also um, made a chicken noodle soup video. So I think it's something going on with chicken noodle soup. I didn't really dig into it and look into it or research what's really going on with chicken noodle soup or Campbell Soup Company. But I think it's something going on because, like I said, my brother Capo for Christ, aka brother G, and my brother here in the live chat now. Um, you guys both made a video concerning that, you know. So, but yeah, oh yeah, and both of you guys, and it's so coincidental, not coincidental, but like synchronicity, you know, that both of you guys actually, while you was mentioning what was going on with chicken noodle soup or whatever, you also mentioned the Abe Finkelstein interview, and man, the first time I seen like I've been known about the Abe Finkelstein interview. I've seen it like I don't know a long time ago, 7, 8 years ago, right? And yeah, and I tell people all the time, and I told people in my previous videos on previous YouTube channels or whatever that yeah, man, it wasn't like just you know, but the truth haters are always going to make up excuses and say, "Oh, it was just a skit. It was just a act." Like you know, like that is not real, but it's real, man. You know, he laughed about it. He said, "Ha ha ha." They eat their children for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, Abe Finkelstein, Finkelstein or Frankenstein. Yeah, Finkelstein, Abe. But yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, yeah, man. I always like honestly, man. I shouldn't think about it, but like I look back, you know, and like I feel like I always like I wanted to move my mom out the hood. That's what I wanted, like you know what I mean. But I was not able to because at that time, like I was like just living out of a van on my uncle's property, and my uncle was an asshole, and he didn't want me there, and I was just struggling, you know, and stuff like that, and it's like, but then, you know, I got my land now. So if I had my land, you know, while my mom was still alive, you know, I would, you know, have her move with, or like, yeah, probably have her move with me on my land, like build her own little house or whatever. Cause I got land, you know, you could build. Um, there's plenty of room to build, you know. But so I look back and yeah, I have some regrets, but it's um, like I said, at the same time, it was out of my control at that time, you know. And even still, I'm doing a lot better now. Praise God for having my land and you know, just expanding as a man and learning more and doing more, hustling more, and looking out for more opportunities, you know, to make money and stuff like that. And my brother, Epic, I know you are into investing in crypto too, bro. You feel the same way as me, bro. And I'm sure a lot of people feel like they regret missing the opportunity to invest in Bitcoin. You back when they could have, you know, back when other people have, and they became millionaires. You know what I mean? But now it's like just like that, man. Like we could look back and we could always have regrets, right? But at the same time, it's like you said, bro, you gotta be strong and you can't like dwell on it and you can't make it take you over, like let it take you over or let it make you depressed. But you learn from the history. You learn from history. You learn um I don't know what this is in the live stream right now. It's not a person, but something just popped up like from YouTube and it said like and then it disappeared now, but it said like try this button out and let us know how the weather is where you're at. What the hell? There will be more opportunities. That's right, bro. Yeah, bro. Right now, since you're into crypto, I could talk to you about crypto because you know about crypto. I don't know how like deep you are in crypto or whatever, but um, if you have an exchange where you like an exchange app where you do business with crypto, um, but yeah, bro. I'm heavy in crypto, even though like I don't got a whole lot of money, but I got like everything that I have to my name in crypto, you know. But I diversify my portfolio into different cryptos that I learned about, you know. I think it's important to diversify because if when you diversify and you see, for example, like one of your coins is in the green, um, and it's a, you know it's a good coin, but you feel like it might drop back down to the red. You could take a little bit of profit from that and then put it in another good coin that you got that's in the red. So yeah, PayPal, Cash App, yeah. I use the Coinbase app. Yeah, I use the Coinbase app. But I know like now that crypto is getting more like mainstream, these different platforms like Cash App, PayPal, you know, just different apps, will start like putting a new feature in their platform for the option of their users to invest. So they're starting to push crypto on the mainstream right now. But yeah, man, that's a good way to look at it, man. It's new opportunities. And with that said, bro, just like we look back and we see the opportunity that we missed in Bitcoin and how it made so many people millionaires from that. Right now, I believe it's the same opportunity, but you gotta find the right coin. I believe there's another coin that's going to do the same thing and make people millionaires again, just like Bitcoin did. So, but even though I believe that Bitcoin is going to continue to go up, right? Um, you don't have the same multiplication opportunity as you with Bitcoin as you would with like different altcoins. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. I thank God for the opportunities, man, that we could learn and that you know we could actually invest and have the opportunity to multiply our money. You know, I just learned a lot. You know, I learned about credit. I learned about investing and how the rich people get rich and how the people that wasn't rich became rich and how the rich get richer and stuff like that. You know, because in this world you definitely need money. You know, to move up in life, to do things, to be able to put yourself in a more comfortable living situation and stuff like that, you know. So this live is liver than you would think. Sound like somebody was shooting a gun. Yeah, man. So I got my beer just now, still nice and cold. About to pop it open. It's just iced tea. It's a peach iced tea from what's this? Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea peach iced tea. Got my backpack blower, my weed whacker in here in my car. I gotta take it out, do what I gotta do. But yeah, somebody shooting a gun. You guys can hear it. You can hear it, right? I got a new song that I've been rehearsing. Um, that I was going to record today, guys. Since I haven't recorded it yet today, I was actually going to probably record it right now, like get down to business and record it right now because honestly, I wanted to release it on Thanksgiving. You know, not because I celebrate Thanksgiving, because uh, it's the Heathens' Day, and I want to do something different than what they're doing. You know, somebody didn't get turkey; they trying to hunt a deer. No, I think probably just target practicing. I was really thirsty. I think I almost drank like almost half of this can already. I was really thirsty. I didn't drink nothing after I did that yard work for that person. But yeah, I'm home now. Like I said, I was going to record this track that I've been working on, and it all depends. I might be able to upload it on YouTube late tonight. I don't know. Depends on how much battery my laptop got too, because my cigarette lighter inverter, uh, you know, to charge my laptop, that stopped working, so I don't even got that anymore. So I just take my laptop now to like any fast food place to charge it. So I think it might have a little bit of battery, so I think I could probably record that track tonight, man, and then upload it tonight if I have enough battery, on my laptop. But if not, man, it's all good. I'll record it. I'm not gonna rush anything. If not, I mean, I'll upload it whenever. It will happen when it happens. It's funny because I have my work gear all packed in my bag and my opportunities canceled. So sad. Yeah, bro, I know on your channel you're talking about you started your own business and you're doing really good with that. So I don't know what you mean by it's canceled. So the title of this live stream, I titled it Thanksgiving Sucks because, and I said this in my previous live stream, but I'll say it again. Basically, Thanksgiving sucks because Christopher Columbus and his crew did not discover America Mystery Babylon. They invaded Mystery Babylon. And since they had more advanced weaponry, guns at the time, while the indigenous natives on this land did not have the same equal capabilities when it comes to weapons. They just had bows and arrows and stuff. And it was a slaughter. And this is basically what Thanksgiving is celebrating: the slaughter, the genocide of the native indigenous people. They call them Native Indians, but they're not Indian. Uh, Indian is people that is from the country India. So I don't know why they call them Native American Indians. But it's just a lot of lies. But there was an indigenous native people here already, and then they want to lie in the history books that Christopher Columbus discovered America and have you believe that this was an untouched land when that's not true. But Christopher and his crew unalived all of the adult men because they were fighting back like men should do when their land was invaded. So most of the men, or all of the men, got slaughtered, got unalived, and they probably took the women. They raped the women, and they kept the children to use as slaves. So I think the children they used as slaves, like on the farms and stuff or whatever, and the women was basically probably SX slaves. Client didn't answer the door. Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. You know what? It's all good. Just me and my dog eating. Yeah, bro. You know what I always tell people, bro? You're doing the right thing because listen, right? A job could fire you, and that's it. You got to find another job if that's the only job you have. But if you have your own business, say you got 20 customers, that means you got 20 jobs. So if one customer fire you, you still got 19 customers. You still got 19 jobs. Say, regular person, they work a 9 to 5, right? They got to walk on eggshells. They got to kiss ass. Because they could get fired just like that. And then it'll be like demons and coworkers that'll actually be trying to get a person fired and stuff like that. So pretty much with that one job, it's just like if you lose that, then that's it. You gotta find another job. But if you got your own business, for example, I want to do lawn care, like I want to cut grass. Say I have 20 customers that I cut grass, I cut their lawn. Okay, one customer didn't like me, he fired me. I still got 19. Yeah. So I always look at things on the good side, on the bright side. You know what I mean, bro? That's just one customer. If they didn't answer the door, then it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? But when you said my opportunities was canceled, I was thinking, bro, that like you shut down your whole business. I said, can't nobody hire me. Can't nobody fire me. That's right. So it was a person in your live chat, bro, and then you responded. I thought he was talking to me at first because he comments on my channel too sometimes. I think uh, Soul Survivor Ministries or something like that is his name. He comments on my channel once in a while too. So I think I replied to his comment or whatever, and then he may have replied. I thought he was talking to me, but he was talking about saying that he asked you to collab on music. and I don't know if he ever responded, but I said, yeah, me, Epic, and you, we could all collab on one track because I'm open to collabing with anybody who believes in Jesus. hmm Oh, okay, bro. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I'm open to collab with anybody who believes in Jesus, bro. So, so that's what's up, bro. But I'm just gonna keep making music, man. I got a fire track that I'm about to record, and it's called Lemons. So look out for lemons. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But yeah, man, that's why Thanksgiving sucks, man, because it's the celebration of an invasion and a genocide of a people and the enslavement of a people, you know? So I don't celebrate anything when it comes to these unholy holidays, Mystery Babylon. I don't even celebrate my birthday because I literally don't celebrate anything, you know? If I wanted to celebrate something, then it would be like a biblical holiday, like something that's biblical, that's in the Bible, you know? Like the Feast of Tabernacles or something like that, you know? But I look at like Jesus never said nothing like about celebrating your birthday or like in the Bible don't say nothing about celebrating your birthday. So, you know, I don't celebrate Halloween because Halloween is obvious. Halloween is just blatantly evil. And then Christmas is deceptively evil because they try to deceive people into thinking that, you know, this is the celebration of Jesus and it's all lies when Santa is Satan, you know, and then kids are basically praying to Satan for presents. First off, the parents they lie to their children. Lying is the language of devils. When you lie, that's the language of devils. So first of all, you're lying to your children about Christmas because you know about Santa coming down the chimney and he's going to make these presents appear under the tree while you're the one that's buying the presents and uh, deceptively like tricking your children into thinking that Santa brought it overnight and just it's a lie. You know what I mean? It's a straight lie to the children. So what kind of holiday that is of God is going to have it be that deceptive to where you're lying to your children? You know, it's just a bunch of garbage, man. The tooth fairy, all of these lies, you know, and it's just a lot of lies. Like when you look at it for what it really is, you see how it's unholy. It's not a holy day. It's an unholy day, you know. So with that said, man, that's why I said Thanksgiving sucks. All of these holidays suck. Um, and when it comes to birthdays, um, you're supposed to thank God every day just for being alive, not just one day a year, you know. And they say age is just a number, so you know. And some people in my family I still talk to, and I think they learned a long time ago not to when I let them know, but they still like was trying to tell me next year like Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, and I think it took like 2 or 3 years until they got it, and then they don't say that to me no more. text and Christmas is teaching them lies as they know their parents are lying. Yeah. And then the children are learning from the parents. How you think like a 5-year-old is running around saying the F word and the B word and all of this, and the parents are videotaping it and laughing and thinking it's cute when it's obvious they picked it up from the parents. So the children are learning from the parents uh, to just, act immature. And it's sad, just to be derogatory. And then if you're teaching your children these unholy pagan days and you're teaching them lies, then they're going to learn the lies, and then they're going to learn to teach their children the lies, But thank God, for people that woke up and who love the truth and who actually want to walk in the truth and not in lies. We broke that family cycle to where, we're no longer celebrating these days that the heathens celebrate. We're no longer continuing to lie to our children and stuff like that. So yeah, man. That's about it, man. I just kind of wanted to come on here, share my thoughts real quick, I guess. It's good to see you in here, though, brother. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get off this live pretty soon. In a minute, do what I gotta do. Pack up my weed whacker, my backpack blower. Get that out the car and do what I gotta do. Probably work on that music later tonight. That's about it, man. Just take it easy, man. I want to get that track done, so that's what I'll probably do. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it, man. I'm gonna get off the live, man. But Thanksgiving sucks, man. All these unholy pagan days suck when you're in the truth. Like, I don't even think about it. I don't even acknowledge no stupid unholy pagan day. I'm just mad because I couldn't work and make money, and because all the stores are closed, I couldn't do DoorDash. Well, I did DoorDash, one order DoorDash this morning. One store was open, but they closed at 11:30 a.m. But I delivered breakfast to somebody. Uh, but after 11:30, pretty much everything was closed. So I really couldn't work like I would normally do. But like I said, man, I got that yard work done for that customer, so I got that done, man. So at least I made money on the Heathens Day. You know what I mean? So with that, guys, man, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my channel, subscribing, liking. There'll be more videos, more music, and more live streams. In Jesus' name, peace.